Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and today we're going to take a look at some new bands brought to us by Barton Watch Bands. Let's go ahead and check it out. Now, over the last couple of years, we've been reviewing smartwatches on the channel, and with smartwatches come bands. And I've reviewed a lot of bands, and I'm a fan of bands, or straps, however you refer to them. I have dress-up bands, I have casual bands, and I have workout bands, and I literally change my bands almost every other day depending on what I'm doing and where I'm going. So today we're going to take a look at Barton, their products. They have a new line of bands for watches that are known as the Elite Silicone series. So we're going to see what they look like on the Sport and on the Classic. So let's go ahead and check it out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the little bell icon to get notified when new videos become available. Now, Barton has these silicone bands that are available in multiple sizes, so they're going to be able to support not just smartwatches but also traditional watches. Now, the neat thing about what they're providing you with these watch bands, and they all look like they're the same watch when you look at them at first, but what they have is on the bottom they have a unique color to kind of set your mood. Now, what I like about the bands is that, as you can see here, is the bands actually include two straps. So that's going to support wrists up to 5 or 8 inches depending on the band that you have connected to your watch. And the neat thing about it is that it's all included in the same kit. So if you got this specific color, you're going to have two straps to support that specific wrist size or sizes depending on your wrist size. So it really makes figuring out what size band you should get kind of a thing of the past. Now, all you really have to focus on is, do you need a 18, 20, or 22 depending on the watch type that you have. So let me show you how easy it is to install one of these bands, and then we'll see all the features. So now the bands are available in multiple colors, so you're going to see that here's an orange one, here's a green one, like army green, there's a red, here's another orange, and then we have this red as well. So all these colors are kind of underneath. They do get an accent, so you can see how that gets accented right there on the side. So, and you can see it how I have it right here, it gets accented on the side, so it's really cool. And what we're going to do is look at how you install them, and then also some of the other features that come with the new line of bands. Okay, so what you have is a quick release buckle right here, or switch, that is going to allow this pin to come in and out right there. What we're going to do is place this on the bottom. So I replace my band so much that I know this is where your buckle is going to go. This piece right here goes on this side, and then the strap is going to go here on the bottom, this one. So all I'm going to do is flip my watch over. I'm going to put this in place, bring this down, and once I have it right there, let's go ahead and do that, and it falls into place just like that. All right, so this is one length, and remember there are two lengths here that you can work with. So depending on the size of your wrists, you'd use one or the other. I don't really have very large wrists, so I think I'm going to be able to get away with this one. But let's go ahead and put this one in place as well. So you can see how that looks like, because the bottom piece is going to be standard. It's going to be the same one no matter which length strap that you use there. So just got to fish it around a little bit until it clicks in. So it's clicked in place, and then to remove it, all you have to do is do the same thing. Okay, I'm just going to replace this one with the shorter band. All right, so what we have here is on the Sport I have the orange, and on the Classic I have the red. As we look at them on the side here, you can see how that's showing through. If I were to have it on my wrist, I'll put it like this, you notice how you can see it right there, and you can also see it just right there. So it's not going to be really loud, but it does accent your watch. And the silicone itself has kind of a slight texture. Let's get a little closer so you can see that right there. It has a texture to it right here. It also has this little notch, which I'm going to show you what that notch does in a second. But it's very flexible, very soft on this side, almost surgical. Like surgical rubber, surgical silicone is kind of like the feeling to it. And you know, I've had Barton Bands for a very, very long time on my watches. It's actually one of the ones that I use when I work out is a Barton Band, and they're very durable and they last a long time. And what I also like about them is that they don't smell, especially if you're working out a lot. So you have a standard buckle, so it doesn't have a quick release buckle, but it has a standard buckle, and then you have these two little straps that are going to keep this guy here in control. So let me show you how it's going to work, but I'm going to do that on the Classic. So now the first thing that you'll notice is this really large notch. And you may be asking, so what is that for? Well, take a look right here. So we have these two little pieces right here. Notice how that one is completely see-through. There's nothing there. Well, look at this one. You see how it has a little notch there? So what that's going to do is it's going to keep this little guy here from being unruly and flapping all over the place. So what you can do is you'll put this one in place, move this one forward, and then this one, you'll put it right on top of it, and it's going to lock into place. So you'll never have that end of the band flapping around or moving around. So again, very comfortable, soft silicone, and then now this is nicely tucked in and organized. So you can see what that looks like. And again, very soft to the touch, like on your skin. And then also, depending on the length or the size of your wrist, you may want to go with a larger band. I think in my case, I'm going to switch back to this longer one because I think it's just going to look better. Let me try that. All right, so now this is what the strap looks like of the band with the longer piece. And now you can see how this comes out further. So I actually like the longer one for myself, even though my wrists aren't really that big. Now, this is going to be perfect for someone like my wife who has smaller wrists, and as she's wearing her sport, she ends up having a lot of material left over and it rides up really high. So for her, I think the shorter one is going to be absolutely perfect. So again, these are the SILICONE Elite from Barton, available now online. I'll include links in the comment area. Let me know what you think. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.